Nobu, this season on Smartass, we are going to have a best high school t-shirt contest.
This isn't one of them, but we thought that if you were out of school, you thought you liked your t-shirt, or if you don't even like your t-shirt, you should send it to us.
Yeah, because you don't even have to be on the show. It doesn't matter. You just find the address at cbc.ca/smartass at the end of the season after we received all the t-shirts.
And we had a serious judging process. We'll decide on the best t-shirts and wear them in the championships.
All three of us will wear the t-shirts.
All right.
Or I might wear all three t-shirts. It all depends.
I am wearing 3 t-shirts right now.
Okay, anyway, we're going to the game now. Artie Parker is from Manitoba. KENNEBECASIS is from New Brunswick. You might know this. KENNEBECASIS is here for the 3rd time. They won the first year. They made it to the finals last year, so they're looking for some revenge this year. It's Nobu.
Very suspicious. They look very, very suspicious.
But there's no pressure. There's no pressure on you, Artie Parker.
Artie Parker, you're looking tough up there. Here we go with the rules. We ask the questions and you answer them the first round. A right answer is worth 20 points. If you're wrong, you're not going to get anything. Whoever buzzes in will answer, but please, no discussion with your teammates. I cannot stress it enough. Mio?
Okay, before we get to the game, we have to choose our celebrity judge.
All right, celebrity judge. Who's it going to be? Let's find him or her. Who's it going to be? Where is it? Where is it? Sound up for the celebrity judge. You know, you're not only a celebrity, you're also a judge. Double duty.
That's a lot of work for one person being a celebrity and a judge.
Very serious.
Okay, teams, here's your first 20-point category. It is Beat It. These are music questions, and we want you to take a look at the monitor, please. What kind of drum is this? Patrick.
A bass drum?
A bass drum is correct. You're on the board first for 20 points.
All right, take a look at the monitor. You'd find this drum in a symphony. What is it, Patrick from KENNEBECASIS?
It's a timpani or kettle drum?
That is correct for another 20 points.
And you'll find this drum in the Caribbean. What kind is it? Ilona.
A steel drum?
A steel drum is correct, and you're on the board with 20 points. That is the end of the category.
Okay, Artie Parker has got 20 points. KENNEBECASIS has 40. Everything's going to change with your next 20-point category, and it is hunkering down. These are sports questions. And if you would please turn to Sabrina Jalise, who's going to do a little dance for us. Sabrina? Some might call that dancing. That was the haka, the Maori war dance the New Zealand All Blacks team performs to freak out their competition. It worked for me. What sport do they play? Josh from R.D. Parker.
Sumo wrestling?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Anybody from KENNEBECASIS? There's no discussion with your teammates. Sean?
Rugby.
Rugby is correct for 20 points. Canadian athlete Sonia Giasilin has played in many U.S. Opens in what sport? No discussion with your teammates, people. Patrick from KENNEBECASIS?
Tennis.
Tennis is correct for 20 points. Okay, so just to clarify, I guess you can talk before you buzz in, okay, but not afterwards. In May 2003, the Toronto Rock beat the Rochester Nighthawks to net the Champions Cup in what sport? Sean from KENNEBECASIS?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse is right, and you've swept the category. I just can't hide it anymore. Patrick from KENNEBECASIS, I mean, you've been here for 3 years. I mean, every time, I want to see your ID. Like, what's the story here? How old are you anyway?
I'm 17. I started the first year I was in grade 10, so.
I don't believe it. And Sean, I'm keeping my eye on you because you're looking very, very suspicious. I'm not sure what you guys are up to. I'm getting very, very nervous. And I was a little bit nervous this summer because I drove across the country by myself. You don't want to let me drive by myself. Ended up in Whistler, which is pretty much known for snowboarding, mountain biking, that kind of stuff. But before there was that, there was a lot of other people there. They were the native community in Whistler, and I caught up with some of them. Here's your next 20-point video question. Check out the monitor.
In July 2003, Bill Fontaine became leader of what political organization representing Canadian First Nation people?
Patrick from KENNEBECASIS.
The Assembly of First Nations.
Correct for another 20 points. And now, because he severed his ties to the church after they politely asked him to stop drinking the holy water, it's time for Mio's Moment. who are you?
I am Yorgos, the Greek god.
Mio, you don't have enough hair on your chest to be a Greek god.
Well, I'm the Greek god of feta.
Okay, and that makes a difference?
Well, apparently backstage they told me if you don't have hair on your chest, you can be a god of feta.
Oh, did you have feta on your chest?
I have a little bit of feta on my, yes, on my, I wasn't wearing a bib. Okay, teams, these are literature questions. First up, in Greek mythology, who did Hades abduct so he could make her his wife? Ilana.
Persephone?
Persephone is correct for 20 points. The annual return of Persephone from the underworld meant the beginning of what season? Patrick.
Summer?
That's incorrect. R.D. Parker? Ilana?
Spring?
That is correct for 20 points. Spring. Persephone's mother was Demeter, goddess of the harvest. Who was Persephone's father? Sean.
Zeus?
Zeus is correct for 20 points. What handsome Greek hero and ladies' man is famous for his extraordinary strength and courage? Terry.
Hercules.
Hercules is correct. That's the end of the category. I'm going back to my clothes.
These scores at 140 for KENNEBECASIS and 80 to R.D. Parker, but there's more smartass stuff for the break, guys. Come on back.
I'm Patricia White from the Wheat White Nation, and you're watching Smartass on CBC Television.
Hey, welcome back to Smartass. We're hanging out with the team captains. I'm here with Patrick Dunn from KENNEBECASIS. Patrick, we've established that you're 47 years old. Does this feel pretty familiar to you?
Yeah, pretty familiar, although you change things every year, so it's always something new.
How did you deal with last year's loss? Here, Mio helped. How did you do that?
Well, he and my coach, Mr. Thorne, they kindly arranged for me to meet Peter Mansbridge. It was a bit of a surprise, and
We got a picture of that, I think, right here. Take a look at the monitor there.
yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty awestruck. I was speechless, basically, and because he's...
Your mouth is open, though.
Yeah, your mouth is open. So if you couldn't be a news anchor or a professional trivia game player, what would you do?
Well, I'm a bit interested in politics. I don't know whether I'd go into the civil service or actually be a, elective office seeker.
And we've got a picture of what it would look like if you were in politics. Okay, you're in the Prime Minister's chair. All right, well, you're in the hot seat right now. You're doing pretty well. So everyone give it up for Patrick.
I'm here with Ilana from R.D. Parker. You were also in the hot seat. Apparently, you have set the record for the most hours in a car for any member of Smartass. Why is that?
Because we drove from Thompson to Winnipeg instead of flying.
Is that a long way? How long is that?
About 750 kilometers.
Okay, why didn't you fly? What's wrong with flying?
To say that I'm a nervous flyer is putting it mildly.
But how did you get from Winnipeg to Toronto?
We flew.
And how did you do that?
Medication.
Medication. Give it up for medication.
Medication, I hear you. Okay, we're packing up our stuff and moving it into a 50-point round and a chance for one of these teams over there to take over. Mio, can you take over?
Okay, the scores are 140 for KENNEBECASIS and 80 for R.D. Parker. Your first 50-point category is a spelling bee. Buzz in and correctly spell the following. It's a combination of two languages. Spell pigeon. Josh.
P-I-G-E-O-N.
That's incorrect. Anybody from KENNEBECASIS?
P-I-D-G-E-O-N?
Patrick.
P-I-D-G-E-O-N?
That's incorrect. It's P-I-D-G-I-N.
All right, it's an artificial international language. Spell Esperanto. Patrick from KENNEBECASIS.
E-S-P-E-R-A-N-T-O.
R-I-G-H-T. You're right.
Okay.
I can spell.
Give him a hand.
I can spell.
Okay, it's a regional dialect. Spell patois. Josh.
P-A-T-W-A.
That is incorrect. Anybody from KENNEBECASIS? Patrick.
P-A-T-W-A-H?
That's incorrect. It's P-A-T-O-I-S.
What a guan, everybody. Okay, it's spoken by people in Ireland and some parts of the Maritimes, spelled Celtic. Patrick from KENNEBECASIS.
C-E-L-T-I-C-I-C, yeah.
Sorry, could you spell it again?
C-E-L-T-I-C.
That is correct for 50 points, and that's it for the spelling bee. The next 50-pointer is I Thought You Said a Nude Day. This is pop culture. first question. What Canadian pop diva recently opened a Las Vegas stage spectacular called A New Day? Patrick from Kennebecasis.
Celine Dion.
Celine D. Right.
A New Day is also the name of a single on the album Animal House by what female hip-hop artist? I get all the wrong answers. Angie Martinez.
You got to work on your questions, Mio. Yummy Mummy Madonna had a hit video and a single with the title song from what 2002 James Bond movie? Patrick from Kennebecasis.
Die Another Day.
You just broke 300. That's correct. And that's it for the category.
And now we are going head-to-head with Smart and Smarterer. Okay, teams, you have 5 seconds to choose your smartest player. They will be answering questions from the category. The category today is Dam Busters. These are general knowledge questions. You have 5 seconds to choose your smartest player. Okay, time's up. Smarterers, go to the brain pod where Sabrina is waiting for you.
Okay, there's going to be 45 seconds put on the clock where you will answer a rapid-fire series of questions. A correct answer will get you 50 points. A wrong one, you're going to lose 50 points. And you know, there's a lot of love in the world. Some of it is at cbc.ca/smartass. You can go online, check out our site, play the game, and you know, see where it's at. Take it away, Sabrina.
Thank you, boys. I've got... For me? Well, listen, I've got Alona from Artie Parker and Mr. Patrick from Kennebecasis. Listen, your category is Dam Busters. This is general knowledge. You can buzz in at any time, but between questions, hands must be off the buzzers and squarely on the podium. If you got an answer wrong, small men will drop from the catwalks and beat the crap out of you. Jokes, guy. Okay, are you ready to play Smart and Smarter? 45 seconds on the clock. Start the clock. The pelt of what rodent was a staple of the Canadian fur? Go ahead.
Beaver.
Beaver is correct. The beaver is found on what Canadian coin? Patrick.
The nickel.
The nickel's right. For 300 years until the 1800s, beaver fur was used to make what fashion accessory for hats? Hats is rightio. What English horse race is renowned for the royals in fancy hats? None of you answers. The answer is Royal Ascot. In whose books do we find the Mad Hatter character?
Lewis Carroll's.
Lewis Carroll's is correct. In his recent movie, Mike Myers stars as what Dr. Seuss character?
The Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat is Cat in the correct. In what province is Medicine Hat? Go ahead.
Alberta.
Alberta's right. Time's up, guys. Smart and Smarter is done. Boys, take it away, Douglas.
Okay, Artie Parker catching up with to 230. Kennebecasis has got 490, but it's not even close to being finished.
Hang tight for the dirty half dozen.
All right.
All right. I've got a good friend of mine named Alan. Alan, what's up?
Not much, just watching Smart Ass.
Just watching Smartass. Coincidentally, so is everyone else in the world. Those are accurate statistics we've gathered. Listen, Alan, have we ever met before?
No.
Never before. Alan, I do this little magic thing I like to call people can break their arms without actually breaking them. Alan, try and twist your arm around now. A normal person doing this would completely break their arm. But Alan is Alan, that's disgusting. Alan, how long have you been doing that for?
I just found out I could do it like last year.
Last year when I put the curse on him. Listen, Alan, what school are you from?
St. Martin's.
St. Martin's. Shout out to St. Martin's. Boys, I'm going to do a shout out to you. Noble and Neo, take it away.
How did he do that?
Thank you, Sabrina. Nobu, this is our 100-point round. This is the dirty half dozen. Okay, we have 6 players. We have 6 questions. Each of you is going to get your own question. If you get it right, you get 100 points.
But if you answer wrong, the question will go to your opponent either above or below you. They can then steal it for 50 points. Okay, teams, good luck. Terry from Artie Parker. Here is your 100-point question. James Cross was the British Trade Commissioner kidnapped in 1970 during the October crisis by what organization? For the steal and 50 points, Sean from Kennebecasis.
The FLQ.
The Front de Libération du Québec is correct. They get 50.
Okay, Sean, you can turn that 50 into 150. In what Winter Olympics event do single athletes race headfirst on their stomach on a stainless steel sled?
Skeleton.
That is correct for another 100 points.
Okay, going up from R.D. Parker, here's your 100-point question. In The Great Gatsby, who is Jay Gatsby's great love? No, okay, for the steal and 50 points, Patrick from Kennebecasis.
Daisy.
Daisy Buchanan is correct for 50 points.
Okay, Patrick, here's your 100-point question. How many fixed points or foci does an ellipse have?
Has 2.
2 is correct, and you're cleaning up the dirty half dozen.
Okay, Josh and R.D. Parker, let's make up some ground here with your 100-point question. What maritime provincial flag has a gold lion and 3 oak saplings beside a larger oak on it?
New Brunswick.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Charles from Kennebecasis.
Nova Scotia's.
No, you guys were in the right area. It's Prince Edward Island.
Okay, hey, Charles, here's your 100-point question. What sculpture, famous for its missing arms, was found on a Greek island by a peasant in 1820?
Venus de Milo.
That is correct for 100 points. Another 100 points. That's the end of the dirty half dozen. Take it away, Sabrina.
That was Dirty and then Christina Aguilera and Billy Bob Thornton's Love Child. We've got the lightning round up after the break. The scores are 890 with Kennebecasis leading, R.D. Parker 230. Stick around. Sabrina, you say, what is that? And my answer is lightning, people. The next round is the lightning round. I'm going to throw it to the boys. We're going to throw you some questions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. This is the lightning round. Kennebecasis has got quite a bit of a lead. They have 890. R.D. Parker has 230, but there's lots of time to catch up, guys. We have how much time do we have on the clock?
We got 3 minutes and 8 seconds, Mio. Teams, you can buzz in at any time. A right answer will get you 50 points. A wrong one, you're going to lose 50 points. Halfway through, all the points for all the questions go up to 100, so you can win or lose 100.
Okay, are you ready, teams? Okay, 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Start the clock now. The signing of the Treaty of Versailles officially ended what World War? Patrick.
The First World War.
That is correct for 50 points.
Yeah, that was a pretty good war. What region of Canada did Sir John Franklin explore? Josh from R.D. Parker.
Eastern Canada.
I'm sorry, it's the Arctic.
What kind of musical composition is the 19th century French composer Georges Bizet known for? Josh.
Opera.
That is correct for 50 points.
If a lady saddles up her palfrey, what kind of animal is she riding? It's a horse.
Luxor, Aswan, and Suez are all cities in what country? Patrick.
Egypt.
That is correct for 50 points.
In 1993, the Czech Republic had a velvet divorce from what present-day country? Sean from Kennebecasis?
Slovakia.
Yeah, it was a pretty smooth one, I heard.
Okay, Kennebecasis is pulling away. In what Russian city is the world-famous State Hermitage Museum located? Hermitage Museum located. That would be St. Petersburg or Leningrad.
What was the title of honor Julius Caesar Octavian was granted in 27 BC by the Roman Senate? Augustus.
What Canadian Prime Minister was sworn in on April 22nd, 1963? Patrick.
Lester B. Pearson.
That is right.
We had
a political junkie in the crowd
What
here.
famous French philosopher of the Enlightenment wrote Candide? Sorry, it was after the beep. It was Voltaire. Now all questions are now worth 100 points. Here's the next one, Mio.
What did the mouse run up in Hickory Dickory Dock? Patrick.
The clock.
That is correct for 100 points.
In Pirandello's stage play, how many characters are in search of an author? That would be 6.
Canadian ballerina Sonia Rodriguez is married to what Canadian figure skater? Kurt Browning.
What German composer wrote The Ring Cycle, a work of 4 operas, Patrick?
Wagner.
Wagner. Richard Wagner is correct.
Dry ice is the frozen solid form of what gas? Ilana.
CO2.
Is CO2
Yeah, that's
is
correct.
correct.
That's correct.
Carbon dioxide gets you 100 points.
Okay, the howler variety of what land animal holds the Guinness record as world's loudest? It's the monkey.
No answers from the crowd. T-A, T-I, or T-L. Which one is tantalum? That's T-A.
What sports entertainment do Ric Flair and Tommy Dreamer participate in? Josh from R.D. Parker.
Wrestling?
That's correct. It takes a lot of oil for that
What kind of toys with combable hair have names like Shaggy and Sky Dancer? My Little Ponies.
one. Tiny worms survived the crash of what American craft on February 1st, 2003? Patrick from Kennebecasis?
Was the space shuttle.
That's correct. The Space Shuttle Columbia.
What Canadian city is dominated by Mont Royal? Patrick.
Montreal?
Montreal is correct.
And that's the end of the game.
R.D. Parker